Hello, everyone. I'm here with a special guest today, HNZ from the Discord channel.
Hello.
And we are casting a very special game, SPQR versus Made for Win. It's a show match for King of Sahara 2. We're finally close to getting this tournament started. Let me quickly show you some of the cool stuff about this tournament. Ooh, hold on, guys. Yeah, we're finally close to starting this, and the teams are there are 9 teams registered so far. Some very strong teams, and lately EL registered, the other EL registered, PN5, which is a blatant plagiarism by Mouse, King, Surge. They have registered, but let me just show you the teams that will be playing today. This is very ironically, it's not all Sahara. I thought I should change the tournament name, but I couldn't find maybe King of Almost Sahara or Some of Sahara. It wouldn't make sense.
King of land maps.
King of Land Maps. Yeah. But then we also want it to be Sahara because the dominant number of maps will be still Sahara in this tournament, and I'll tell you how that rule goes. But anyway, today we are going to see a game between SPQR, a very strange name, Senatus Populus Romanus. Momo wanted to have this clan name, and we're fine. And apart from me, everybody is playing today. I did not want to play so that I could cast it without any spoilers. The other team is, I think, easily a top 4 team. Where is that? Lat Warriors? Did they change it?
I don't think they're registered, but I don't know
Hold
who
on.
are in
How
the
are they
team
not
anyway.
registered yet? Okay, so we got 10 teams. Okay, Made for Win is the clan formed by Alan, Azteca, Dragonio, and Nauro. I don't know how they got Nauro to join a clan, but it's fine. He's I guess there is nobody left from RTS for this. And the rules for the maps are as follows. For now, we know that the second map, at least every second, fourth, sixth, that is even numbered maps, will be Sahara. For the odd number maps, they'll be either pre-decided. For this show match, I wanted to add some random element with the first map being a random land map so that with the free pick, since all nations are allowed, there are no banned nations. Free pick nation as long as there are no repeats. So I thought maybe having one element of random will be cool. So let's see
Wait
how
a
this
minute.
format goes.
Who were in the MFW team again?
So
Alan and
it's Alan. Wait. Oh, Lat A. Oh, they
Latte.
have
Yeah, I was
registered. They
looking
have
at that.
registered. Wait, this is I feel like I've been cheated on. How could you change your clan name, man? It's still clan name still said Made for Win. Hey, Alan. Anyway, here we have the clan details. Alan, Azteca, Nauro, Dragoneo. A very solid team here as well. And I think both of these teams, SPQR and Lat A, could be a top 4 seed. So this will be a very balanced, in my opinion, somewhat balanced game. I think SPQR is slightly stronger, but we'll see. HNZ, what's your thought on the teams?
Well, I don't know. I've played against Alan in the past, and he's a strong player. I played against who is yellow in the game right
Oh,
now.
that's
Susana
Dragoneo.
Olia.
That's Dragoneo.
That's Dragonia. Okay.
Yeah.
I played against him as well just today, and I was pretty surprised. He played well, but I think SPQR has the advantage in this game.
Okay, then everybody in the chat, if you guys have a prediction, it looks like so far Boo has had the best prediction. He has always predicted the Elo Legends outcomes accurately. And HNZ, do you have any prediction? Mine is either 2-0 or 2-1 in favor of SPQR.
I'm really not sure. There's a high likelihood of the 2-0, but who knows? They might have an ace in the hole there in some game.
Yeah. Well, let's see. You ready for the first game?
I am ready.
Okay, let's go. Made for. Oh, Dave says 2-1 made for win. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. At least we have differing opinions. That means the games are not that one sided. So that's cool. Always good to know. First map, random land map. Let's see what map we're going to see. By the way, Sermon sent me these replays so that if anybody sees the screen, like loading screen, and Sermon is the first player, that doesn't mean it's a spoiler. It's just I made sure Sermon sent me these replays. All right, guys, let's go. First map, Sahara. Oh, not Sahara. Sorry, this is Himalayas. Feels so strange to be casting a standard game without Sahara.
Indeed. Funnily enough, when I played against Dragonia, we also played on Sahara. Just a
Yes,
few hours ago.
that's a pretty aggressive map. On Himalayas, let's see what's the meta. Anyway, I have a feeling that Momo is trolling. He picked Chinese. He gets a free pick and he still goes for Chinese.
That's interesting. Yes, maybe he wants to save up the good nations, but even then, Chinese is a very interesting pick.
Yeah. Okay, so we got one troll here, and Sermon picks Romans, and Romans are nice. Proles picks Greeks. All okay. Well, it's a random land map, so I guess it's very hard to predict what kind of map it is. Greeks, maybe he wanted Greeks for a water map, and this was not a water map. The other picks Germans, Dutch, and Nubians. I'm not sure which picks I like more. Maybe MFW picks slightly better.
Well, yeah, because the other team has Chinese.
Yeah, the
But
Chinese lower, like it reduces the team average by itself.
yeah, but even without that, I think I would personally go for any of the nations that MFW picked.
Yeah. And Dutch, especially a very fast nation compared to all of these. Very fast nation, Dutch. Nubians also very good if they get nice raids. It looks like Alan has got. So Alan is on the flank versus Proles on the other side. Dragonio is versus China. And well, this map is probably also very important when it comes to ruins. Holy crap, damn. Are you looking at the ruins right now?
Yeah, I just opened it up as well.
Oh man, how do you get 0 ruins?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, maybe that 0 ruins offsets the China pick. But Momo is getting pretty good ruins. I bet he went science 2. Oh yeah, he went science 2 and yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be proven right with my prediction. But anyway, yeah, with that 0 ruin, China is probably better than Germans. No way, no way Germans can beat that. In the pocket, we've got a Roman player and the Dutch player. Romans also fine. I just feel like this map, maybe aggressive
There's a
nations don't
caravan
do very
raid.
well.
There's a caravan raid going on, and I have not seen that in years.
Oh, caravan raid by Naoto. And it's like it's a free raid on this map. I think on this map specifically, if Momo is forced to build a barracks, that's going to be hard for him. Because this is on this map, I guess people are going to boom till 3 or 4 or 5. Oh yeah.
This is definitely a map where the resources are abundant, so there's a lot to be won by booming.
Yeah, and especially in this map, it's unlike Sahara where you have to build in weird places sometimes to get wood and mountain. On this map, you know where the wood is, you know where the mountains are. There is nothing stopping you from booming, and there's very little you can do about it. Let me check if Dragonio got any ruins now. Holy crap, he still has 0 ruins. Man, everybody is at least 250.
weird.
What is he doing? So it looks like Momo
He's,
has more ruins than the whole MFW team combined.
he doesn't seem to be scouting with villagers at all. I can't see a single of his villagers. He scouts walking, but
Yeah,
villagers.
so this is something I would expect in Nomad, but when you have a real scout, your scout would have to walk avoiding all the rares and ruins. Yeah, man.
But then again, this map has a lot of obstacles, so
That's
it can
true.
be harder to navigate if you just randomly shift click on the map. But if you plan out like where exactly between the forests and the mountains the scout walks, then you have a higher chance of finding good ruins and rares.
That's right. Yeah, I agree. You can be very unlucky on this map. And 3v3 is a specifically strange setup because it's an asymmetric game. The center player, the player in the pocket, he holds the key where he wants to go. And it looks like both Naoto and Sermon have built sideways to get that wood in the side. That's nice. I like their plans. And
Yeah, usually what you want to do is go for the sideways build on this map, because otherwise trying to get a lumber mill up in the later stages is going to be very, very difficult.
right. Yeah, you got without the lumber mill, it's inefficient. You have to spend more on villagers. Just not good enough. Looks like
Yeah,
now
and
to just stopped raiding Momo and now he's going for Proles. Nice teamwork there.
yeah, they're doing pretty well. If we compare Dragonio versus who's the blue player, Momo,
Mm-hmm.
Momo has a distinctly better eco going on right now.
Oh yeah, no shit. He's got 700 ruins. Damn, I'll be surprised if Dragonio doesn't die in this game first.
Maybe that's the meta. You go Chinese so you can pump out villagers instantly and just explore the entire map.
Yeah, I won't say I disagree with that. It seems like a very cool strategy. On the other side, here is Sermon, and I think Sermon is all. These guys are maybe going to double raid the German player. Not a bad idea. And Sermon went despot. Like, out of every player in this in Rise of Nations scene, Sermon is the last player I feel should be going despot, and then on this map. I hope this works out for him.
Oh man, Momo made his large city and then templed it. Dragoneer is feeling really claustrophobic there.
Yeah. Just good thing, again, in maps like Sahara, a move like this could end the game if you can cover some important wood camp or mountains. But on this map, there is no amount of turtling that'll deny mountains and wood for your opponent. So that's good at least.
But the tactical advantage and things such as caravan routes and rares will all still
That is
change
true.
the outcome of the game. And the city by Sermon on Momo's territory, Dragoneer is in trouble.
Yeah. Looks like 2v1 on Dragoneer on this side and 2v1 on Proles the other side. Oh, Proles building a city and it
Ooh,
could get stopped if
it's
Alan.
getting stopped. Though no, these are camel archers versus light horses. That's not gonna end up well. Might actually finish this.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a yeah. I'm gonna just pay my attention. Oh come on. I think Alan could have stopped this city.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he didn't focus the camel archers on the villagers. Otherwise, he
Yeah, or maybe Camel Archer on the city to stop that, slow down the build while the light cavalry attacks the city. But anyway, it looks like Proles has just given a free city here. He's built right in front of Naoto and Alan, but And that's good for the MFW team because the other side, I don't know how long Dragonio will hold here.
That
Ego looking good for everybody.
Dragoneer's third city in between the forests. I haven't seen this in on Himalayas in a very long time.
Oh yeah, that's a strange city. But I'll also like that city. And look at that market at behind where he's getting relics.
Oh yeah,
It's so
that's a perfect marketplace.
just the perfect market. I would take a screenshot of this, get it printed, and post on my wall, on my real wall where I sleep. And Alan doing Alan things. Look at Alan's library. He's science 4.
Oh god.
Oh, it looks like he got his hands on Pappy and he just wants to milk that Pappy as much as possible.
Where is his Pappy?
It was in a corner.
Oh. He doesn't have a merchant there right now, but...
Ooh, Proles might just run away with that light cavalry. No. No, he didn't.
Oh. It turned around at the last moment.
I like what Sermon is doing here. Check this out. Sermon, so I think this is a great way to attack Naoto. Looks like Naoto has all of his unit production buildings near Proles, and he is not ready for whatever Sermon is going here.
This is gonna be a difficult raid to deal with.
Yeah. Or by the time Naoto can deal with this, I think Sermon has already done a lot of damage. If he goes between the cities, he could even intercept the caravan route right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Momo going H3. Everybody, Momo is actually ready for H4. It looks like that's going to be the meta in these kind of games. Everybody goes Science 3, except Alan, who goes Science 4. Science 3 here. Science 3 here. Everybody is Science 3. Naoto is actually going Commerce 3 now. Maybe he has the... Let's see who has the most knowledge. Yeah, Naoto has the most knowledge. But everything else, Momo is leading.
Yeah, I don't see MFW really catching up to this kind of eco, especially with these raids by Sermon going on down south.
Yeah, I can't believe Sermon is the one raiding. Out of every player in this team, Sermon is the player who is being most offensive. I like how he's using Romans here.
Yeah, the legions are pretty brutal because you just have so little dependency on archers that you can just pump out cavalry instead.
Yeah. Ooh.
Especially in standard.
And so whatever Sermon's doing here, he's making it very easy for him to either go to Dragoneo or to Naoto. And looks like Naoto building all the way over there, it's hurting him.
The fact that Dragoneo basically can't send caravans to his friends is gonna
put him
in a pickle very soon.
You're right. Yeah, he can't go for the Commerce 3 and the 4th caravan. Unless, sometimes caravans are very smart. Sometimes they make good decisions and they take a route that's not the worst route possible. Oh man, poor Dragoneo. He's already... okay. I think we can count the amount of time Dragoneo has left in this game. Yeah, the question is...
resources as well. His attention is definitely spread thin at the moment, being attacked from the different sides.
Yeah. I would actually say Dragoneo handled this pretty well because with 700 ruins, you would be way behind. But I think he's still caught up thanks to Germans. Germans have some good fast start. So he did catch up. But with these raids going on in the background, I think I think my prediction is coming true very soon. On the other side, Alan is also going for it. And Prolace, well, Prolace doesn't have a lot of units though.
No, not really. He's currently in the process of building them, but I don't. 2 bombards might not be enough. I think Prolace will manage to field an army before that city will get sieged down.
Yeah. And Momo says help him. So it looks like Sermon is done doing damage. Actually, that's a very good idea. He did a lot of damage here, and now he's moving back. Now he's moving back to help Sermon. I mean, Prolace. I would be surprised if Prolace dies faster than Dragonio, because Dragonio's capital is right there waiting to be taken. And Dragon has not deleted his Senate either. Ooh.
Though Sermon's army did leave, so Prolace is fighting against 2 armies, while Dragonio is only fighting against 1.
It'll take a while before Sermon reaches over there.
Yeah.
This is the fun of 3v3.
Yeah, the rotations, especially on this map, take quite a bit.
Yeah, the player in the pocket, he has so much to do. Like, he's expected to boom. He's also expected to save both the sides. I feel like there is also an asymmetric expectations from both the players. And Dragon loses his capital. Great. And 4 minutes. Maybe... oh, Dragonio only has a single city left. But that's a protected city. I think Dragonio can get a Forbidden and survive for now. Prolace is not enjoying this game. But yeah, anyway, Alan needs to finish first if this team has any chance of winning. Yellow dead. I think these guys, Prolace is just not happy that he's losing there. But then he did get double raided initially. It's fine. I like what Sermon did. He did not raid anybody else. Like, he started with raiding now to the other pocket player, and then he went for anybody else.
Yeah, I think that's the move, because the edge players are in conflict by default. But if you can put pressure on the person opposite of you, then you can really... because usually it's not expected. If you're on the flank, you expect to be raided. You tower up, you make sure. But if we look at where Naoto put his barracks and stables, they were nowhere near his cities, and he couldn't do anything about it. So that was a really smart move.
Momo is not wasting any time. He is going directly for Naoto. Oh, actually, he's not even going for the Hague. I think he's going to look for the capital. He's not wasting any time. Oh, man.
But the Senate is raised in West. He's probably going to be building a Senate elsewhere.
Oh, yeah, that Senate is raised, right? So... But I think this team has won. Well, Alan is also doing the same thing. He's going for Prolace's capital, but Prolace has a decent sized army, and where Alan is, it's very hard to send reinforcements.
Yeah, Prolace is not gonna lose this city, I don't think.
Yeah.
But Naoto, on the other hand, is in a pickle, and now it's
right. Oh! Dragonio is building his Forbidden City right next to where Momo is.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was
come on, man. Come on.
Poor placement. Yeah, he started building it before
the
army arrived.
I don't know if it's exactly his fault. Well, I don't think he accounted for the fact that Momo would come all the way this side. Yeah, Dragonio is dying, that's for sure. And the way Naoto City is lost, I think he's dying too. Who would have thought the Chinese player would be the the player who gets them victory first?
I guess it's the the instant citizens, they changed the game more than we would have thought.
Right, yeah, the ruins probably held them. So Prolase also loses capital, but that's a 7-minute timer. By the time that timer finishes, Momo would already be at Allen's capital. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dragonio calls GG. Ooh, 1-0. This is 1-0, and if they win one more game, that's a Sahara, and that's also Sahara. So Sahara, I would say Prolase, Momo, Sermon, their natural turf.
Yeah, the lovely thing about this game is just how much the different maps changed in meta, but in unexpected ways. It's not as straightforward as it is in some other games. So like, okay, this is a different map, so I'm gonna play very differently. But to a layman, a lot of the maps feel similar to in Rise of Nations, but they're not actually that similar.
Right, that's a big difference, and I can still see Dragonio 0 ruins. I know some people get 0 ruins in regular games, but imagine getting that in a tournament game. That would suck. If this was
Yeah,
a
that was
knockout round.
brutal. That was brutal.
Highest kills for Momo on this side. On the other side, Alan has the highest kills.
Yeah, I guess that would have been to be expected with Alan doing a lot of the fighting.
Right. Yeah, this is tournament Alan playing. So Alan, I think Alan would have won this side if Naoto and Dragonio, I guess if both of them just survived the other side, then
Yeah,
I think Alan would have beaten Prolase, because even right now, Alan is H5, Prolase nowhere close, and I guess Naoto did not help as much because Sermon was here to just annoy him a bit for a very long time.
and Naldo did put in a bit of effort attacking Prolase, but he would have been more helpful helping out Dragon Neo in this game.
Yeah, and I think even without Naoto's help, probably Alan was winning there. Okay,
Yeah.
score is 1-0. You ready for the second game?
Let me open up the file.
All right, let's go. Game number 2.
Let's go.
And finally, we are back at our home map, the map everybody likes, or at least all the aggressive players like this map.
Yeah, I was about to say, speak for yourself. Me as a known boomer.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know. Popular map, very popular map on this. Hey, Solar Dwarf, thanks man. I just changed it to SPQR. Looks like we've got strange nation picks again. Momo is clearly not trying. Spain, but I would say maybe I would stop complaining about Momo. I just think he has a specific strategy, just like he had last time. Well, he did win with China. Mongols is a nice
Yeah.
pick. Mongols is a very nice pick from both sides. Iroquois for Dragonio, French for Prolase, and Aztecs for Alan. Aztecs are decent. I think if I had a choice of free pick, maybe Aztecs wouldn't be the first nation I would pick, but Alan probably has some plan too. Let's see again. Oh, wait. Alan is against Prolase again. This is some revenge time maybe for Prolase. Now he can get his revenge. And Naoto is in pocket versus Momo pocket. Sermon, who is Mongols, is against Iroquois. Ooh, Iroquois are. I think any nation who is in front of Iroquois is in trouble, and that includes Mongols.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting matchup then. So.
Ooh, yeah, because Mongols gets a lot of benefits with food. but they would still be forced to build a barracks against Iroquois.
See, the ruin bonuses at least are a bit more equal this game. It's not 700 for anybody.
Oh wait. You spoke too soon. Wait, look at Momo's ruin bonus. He's almost 700. But this time at least he's Spanish.
He was under 500 when I said it. I'm a little bit behind. Let me catch up.
Yeah, at least he's at least 700. So, but this time in Spain. I mean, Spain with I expect something like that because that's the only power they got. They are very crappy apart from that.
The
That means
Tercios are pretty decent as far as I know. The unique heavy infantry for Spain.
For who?
Spanish heavy infantry. Tercios.
Oh yeah, right. Those tercios, they are very strong.
They come into play a little bit later. On Sahara, it's very important to have unique units or nation bonuses that come into play early.
Looks like the Iroquois player already has Mongols here. It's messed up, completely messed up Mongols here. And on the other side, Nauro, he has not been hurt that much. He's already aging. 3 minutes 25 second aging. That's a decent time for Spanish to age.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, Mongols to age. Spanish players still not aging. Let me.
I'd expect to age a little bit earlier than that, but that's good.
Oh man. I guess Alan raided Prolades and then he came here for Momo, and Momo is pissed. Like, at least tell me if I'm gonna get raided. And Momo is getting his now. He has to get his own barracks. This is I like what Alan did here. He knew he already has these units. Why not just run into Momo's territory and force him? Because now I think, look at Naoto, he's getting a stable, and that would be a very strong raid now, since Momo is already a little bit hurt.
The Mongol ranged cavalry is nothing to laugh at, but there's still going to be a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, that is a lot of distance though. But I don't see Momo getting any stable. And without stables, it's hard to deal with Mongol cavalry because they can just run away. Archers are easy to defend, but they don't kill unless the cavalry person is not paying attention. Anyway, looks like Naoto is going for the Mongol player here. Oh, he's splitting up. He is going for both. He's going for both Sermon and Momo. And I have a feeling he'll be annoying Momo a lot because that wood camp is up for raiding.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, Sermon says in the chat, Mongols in the pocket are perfect. Yeah, Mongols in pocket, they really do well. I think as long as Mongols don't get raided in the age 1, they are very hard to kill after that. Even in age 1, they handle raids better than most nations because of that food.
Yeah, Naoto has some decent echo going on by this point in the game.
Yeah, that looks like a nice
full
ego.
University already, when compared to anybody else.
Oh man, 65 knowledge and has relics. Alan has some nice rares here. Relics, silver, just by next to him, and Naoto got silk here. I don't see very strong rares for Dragonio, but it's alright. Oh man, are you seeing this? Look at this. Naoto is chasing after Momo, and I think 2 villagers dead at least. That would suck. Looks like Momo was trying to get a city in the center, and all of his plans got messed up.
Mongol horses are nothing to laugh at. They will wreck your day.
And you can see the stark difference between the two Mongols. Naoto enjoying this day, and Sermon, well, all that early raid has handicapped him severely.
Indeed.
Now I have a feeling maybe Iroquois can beat Mongols. 'Cause I always thought that between Iroquois and Mongols would have a slight. Yeah, I would give them a slight edge. But with the non-stop ancient raid, Iroquois can do wonders.
Yeah, it's all about the ancient age raids, and Dragonio knew that. He delayed his second city just so he could go ham with the raids in the ancient age.
Yeah, and it worked out very well for him since he has bison.
Oh yeah.
Still, it seems like both Dragonio and Sermon, they are a little still recovering from all those ancient raids. Even for Dragonio, he spent a lot of resources in that. Holy crap, did the Mongol player just get horses? Oh my god, Sermon has horses. Imagine the kind of cheap cavalry he has right now. So sad he can't make use of it as much.
Yeah, Dragonio is keeping up the raids as he should.
Yeah. And what's happening on the other side? Let's see. Aztecs and French.
Yeah, Prolit is doing some raids there.
Yeah.
Got one of the silver merchants.
Yeah, he did get one of the merchants, and he might get the relics merchant as well, but Prolis doesn't know about it, and I think he won't even go there.
Ooh. That's sad. That's a sad sight.
Ooh. Looks like free plunder for Prolis. Yeah, he did get plunder. Oh man, that's a lot of plunder for Prolis. I think he went a little deeper into the Aztec territory than he should have.
Yeah, you really don't want to lose units against Aztecs because they just get free resources.
Yeah, but anyway, with this Despot and healing, I think that heavy cavalry will survive. Proles is doing good. French actually do excellent against Aztecs.
Because of the healing?
Yeah. And Aztecs, the weakest time for Aztecs is age 3, and French do amazing in age 3. In fact, even in later ages, French do very good. They have good engagements, and they can minimize the plunder that the Aztec player gets. I would say French is a very nice counter to Aztecs.
Yeah, I can agree with that, especially because the French heavy cavalry is really a force to be reckoned with, and they are very hard to kill, so very hard to get the sacrifice plunder from heavy cavalry.
Now look at the eco. Naoto has higher eco all across the board.
Oh
Knowledge.
Yeah, I was checking the resource graph earlier, and it's just not has been.
Oh, yeah, he's looking separate. Like everybody has in a cluster, and Naoto has his own line, way ahead of everybody else. And even for military graph, wait, where is his army? Does he have a lot of army?
Well, citizens and scholars also count as military.
Oh, I see.
And
so far, not much happening here.
Citizens, quite a bit.
The Dragonio pointed something. Oh, he has a scout near Momo's wood camp. He just pointed out that's a free raiding spot. Okay, there's some action going on here. Check this out. I can't believe Alan is going for aggression in age 1 because age 2. Oh no, he's age 3.
He's
Proles isn't age 3. Normally, I wouldn't go for Aztec aggression. I mean, aggression is fine, raiding is fine, but with sieges. against French. I would say French should easily be able to hold this, but something happened here. I just think Proles wasn't expecting this deck, and he is getting pummeled here.
Yeah. Yeah, he got caught off guard. I was dealing with raids from Naoto.
Oh wait, was he?
Yeah,
Oh.
His sugar got raided by Purple.
Oh, I see. So that was a nice coordination, but now anyway, now is also raiding Momo here. That's the power of Mongols, man. Just cavalry after cavalry. They're produced faster. They're cheaper. Oh, look at this wood camp from Momo's third city. This is a raider's dream.
That is a raider's dream. That hurt to look at.
That probably hurt him a lot. How many? Yeah, he has 5 villagers in the. Momo still has decent eco, but when I compare it to Naoto, it's not. Oh crap! Not 13 minutes and Naoto is aging. 13 minutes and he's.
That is fast. That is fast.
And you consider that that's not just pure booming. He has been raiding all over the place. That is some Mongol stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess
silver and relics and silk and spice are all just giving him the bonuses he needs to do this boom.
Yeah, you're right. With all those rares and being in the pocket for Mongols, it's such a boon.
I don't remember Naoto himself getting raided much either. I think a few units died behind Karakorum, but other than that, he hasn't been raided much.
Yeah, the question is who will raid him, because Sermon is busy raiding Dragoneo, and as far as I've seen Momo, he has just been busy defending raids.
Yeah, that's a very usual thing to do, especially in the inter games, where if you're getting raided, you just take this defensive standpoint. It's important to raid back,
right?
At the enemy off guard.
Aztec player and French player here, somewhat in a stalemate, but I think Proles has a bigger Alan has a bigger army here. But on the other side, I think Sermon has recovered properly. Look at Sermon's eco; it's way better than Iroquois eco, and yeah, it looks like Sermon will win his side eventually. But
yeah, looks like it.
Man, it's 2 times in a row that Alan is beating Proles. But you did say that Naoto helped him a bit.
He did, yeah. He distracted during the very first attack. But I think mostly what it comes to is the fact that during these short skirmishes, Alan is just raking in that sacrifice bonus. It's just getting free resources. Though Alan has quite a bit of resources that he's not using right now.
Did you see Sermon deleted his castle? He had to delete his castle. There was a giant army coming from Dragoneo and Naoto.
Oh man.
And that's it. And that castle was about 60-70% complete. That hurts.
Large battle going on over there.
Yeah, Momo is here with an army, but oh no. He's gonna get pummeled here. And Dragoneo maybe going a little too deep in the territory.
I think so, yeah. He's gonna be losing a lot of units here.
Yeah, he will lose a lot of units. Naoto is coming back on the other side. Both the players, Alan and Dragoneo, aiming for H3. H4. Oh man, I have a bad news for Momo, because I see the library for Momo and both the pocket players. Naoto will be H5. Could be one of the fastest H5 I have seen in a while. Yeah, that
Civic 3? Why is he doing that?
Who's going Civic 3?
Momo. He did Civic 3 for some reason.
Maybe he wants a city somewhere. Okay, Proles says I am done here.
Proles is
Prolace has been very
down the
low. I mean,
roadway.
he's been feeling down this whole game, I think. Even last game when his team was winning, he didn't feel very good.
Yeah, Alan's army is much bigger and upgraded, but Prolix isn't dead quite yet. So
Yeah.
if Sermon can pull something off here against Dragonia, then
Yeah, Prolace
there's
will
the rest
have
of
to move
the.
his cap. He is raising it.
It's always dangerous to raise the Senate when you're going into the fourth age because your monarchy is delayed, and if you get attacked, well, the enemy has monarchy and you don't.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
that's pretty bad.
And especially with French, the
Oh
monarchy
yeah.
is even more important because those horses are extremely strong. Um,
Yeah.
Phantom says he should get monarchy first. I don't think Prolace has the resources to get monarchy. I don't see anything here. Oh, Naoto
No,
going for
he
hanging
shouldn't.
gardens and aging. So wait, he's aged around 18 minutes. I swear that is some of the fastest ages I've seen. Whoa, Alan going for mass dragoon raids. I have to say the team play in this game is amazing. The team play is just amazing this game. These guys have completely changed how they played last game.
Yeah, this is definitely a better play than last game. We were saying that it's SPQR's home turf, Sahara, but maybe it's both. Maybe it's both of their home turfs.
Yeah, I agree. Looks like MFW feels more confident on this map because I have seen now to raid all three of them, and Alan has raided both Momo and Prolaze at crucial time points that decided the fate of this game. And it looks like this is when Naoto is calling the game. He is going for the final blow on Momo City.
Here's a question: can you garrison cannons in castles?
I think so. I don't.
Okay, but you can't
I know
do
you
them in
can't
cities.
garrison spies in things that are not castle, tower, not even tower. I think you can't garrison spies in tower. They can go in cities. Yeah,
I
spies
don't
have
do
some
that.
weird some stuff going for them.
But I never realized I always garrison my cannons in the siege factory, but he just did it in the tower.
The eco difference is just too much. The huge eco difference, and
Army's just running about down low. Alan is killing Prolays, but there's gonna be a flanking maneuver against Nautilus forces in just a second. But I see Momo is a bit late to the battle.
yeah, Momo he's waiting for the H5. I think he'll upgrade his units, and maybe
Yeah.
Sermon could have made it work, but he has an H4 army. It won't work.
Yeah.
Dragoneo
But
making best out of this situation. He has an excellent eco.
fighting against cuirassiers and musketeers is pretty difficult.
Yeah,
An
team
H4
is
army.
not giving up still. I don't know who has a chance because all three of them are dying. You would need a very specific cap sack and some. I don't know what they can do at this point to win. But anyway, Prolace actually seems to be back in the game. Look at that. He's got the Monarch eco, not horrible eco, and if he can avoid bad engagements against this Aztec army, which is about 1.5 times, he could actually win this.
Alan has quite a bit of heavy infantry to counter the grenadiers in the French army, but
Yeah.
so I don't really see Prolays winning in a straight battle. But Alan is rotating.
Yeah, Alan going directly for the capital. Actually, he just clicked all of his units on the capital, I think.
Yeah, which is a very dangerous move because if the fight comes in, ooh, that's brutal.
That was a small city, yeah. I'm sure Prolis did not expect Alan to go all the way around.
Yeah,
Oh man,
I don't know.
that sucks
That
for
tennis
Prolis.
move was a risky play by Prolate.
Meanwhile, the other side, check this out. Yeah, Naoto is here on Sermon. I think this was just as brutal defeat
Momo.
for.
Momo is attacking Gallant.
Oh,
Look at that.
oh, he's going for Alan. Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm. I wouldn't say that was a bad move. Maybe because French do recover very well. I think if Momo could get that capital, things still could work out. But anyway, I think just looking at the score, it seems like Naoto was way ahead of everybody else. He's even close to 8-6.
Yeah. He really didn't get rated much, and that's what really secured his eco.
Yeah. Closest knowledge is Momo. And yeah, this one, I think letting the Mongol player boom that much, that did not work out very well for SPQR.
Yeah. The 13 minute gunpowder rage is something to be reckoned with.
Yeah. And despite getting all those raids, I mean after all those raids, I don't think Momo would have handled it any differently. Ooh, nice game. That means we actually get to see the third game, which is Mediterranean.
Ooh, that's a nostalgic map for me because normally I play secret random land map these days, but back when I was a young boy, I only played that map.
Really? Mediterranean?
Yeah. Mediterranean. I made Forbidden City on the Middle Island, so AI doesn't build ships on that map, which means you can't lose if you have Forbidden City on the Middle Island.
Oh, really? The AI does not build ships, as
On
in,
Mediterranean, yeah, that's correct.
you mean not even to kill your fishing ships?
Not even that. No docks whatsoever.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's that. I have the game loaded up, so ready when you
All
are.
right, I'll just update the score. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
I'm back and loading the game. Let's
Okay.
do it. Third game. I am surprised it's going to a third game. I was expecting SPQR to win the Sahara game for sure. I just had a feeling that they would be very strong on that.
Yeah. The MFW team really, like I said, they had that ace in the hole that we weren't expecting.
Yeah. Also the nations. Well, I don't think SPQR picked their best nation. Spain. I think Spain was a weird pick. French, maybe not the worst pick, but still, if I have other nations like Bantu available, Dutch, they had Dutch available. All these strong nations available, you don't pick French. But it's all right. I think SPQR doesn't want to show their true cards yet.
Now, this is going to be a very elephant-centric game.
Oh, maybe they do want to show their cards now. They are two elephant nations, both Momo and Sermon. So I know Momo loves Persians, and if he has picked Persians, I think he is playing this game seriously.
Yeah, Alan, better watch out. Those elephants are incoming.
Yeah, Alan says we might have to go 8-6 to win for Ellis. Yeah, I agree. I would avoid fighting against elephants as much as possible before I have the commandos.
Playing in multiplayer, that middle island is more of a trap than a boon, in my experience. I
Yeah,
haven't played
true.
much in multiplayer on Mediterranean, but usually going for that middle island doesn't give you that much. Other than in the later ages when you can just build air bases there and attack anywhere. But other than that, usually it's just better to attack on land.
Yeah, I agree. Better because if you have your city on the middle island, your caravans all travel through water. You can.
Yeah, and that they're very vulnerable when they do that. But naval supremacy on this map is useful if you want to rotate because it's a long way to run around the entire lake.
Oh yeah, you're right. If you want to just travel through the water with your units, let's look at the units. Nations. This game again. The Greeks. That's a nice pick for water maps.
Oh yeah, definitely.
British. I think British also would be a nice pick for this map. British do get that they can finally fill up their commerce cap, and they also have faster ship production.
Hmm.
Americans for Allen. Well, Americans are always a nice booming nation, so why not?
That's true, but I feel like Americans aren't the best move against. Or on a map like this where wealth is so abundant because
Hmm.
Americans get bonuses for well then again it balances out because they get bonuses for every other resource other than wealth. Oh no, they do get wealth. Never mind. I'm
Wait, do
done.
they get for ships? Where is the American player? So
No,
do
they
they get only for military ground units, not for
yeah.
water units? Okay, good.
Exactly. So Navy. So yeah, I was right. I just didn't realize it.
Hmm.
They have citrus. That's good for them. The
Ooh,
Navy doesn't give you extra resources, and that's unfortunate. And you also get extra wealth, so you don't really need fishermen as much. So Americans on a naval map definitely not as good as on a regular land map.
hmm.
On the other hand, if you're making elephants, food and wealth are your friends. So, to be
Yeah,
honest,
you're right.
MFW should make their priority to raid their fishermen, otherwise, they are not winning this game.
Yeah, I agree. Elephant raids would be horrible on this map, especially because I guess people are not making a lot of armies if they're trying to boom, and with elephants, you have to have an army to defend those raids. Now, I see citrus. So this maybe, we had this rule in Nomadium that if both the teams end up with both the any team ends up with both the water rares on watering hole, we would go for a re. Maybe we should have a rule like this for this tournament as well for water maps like watering hole, Mediterranean. Possible, right?
Uh,
Because you wouldn't want
well, yeah,
one team to have
it
citrus
becomes
and copper.
very difficult. It becomes very difficult if you have both. The ships are just so much stronger.
Hmm.
But the game can still be won without that, and I feel like rares are an important part of the game. But it's up to the organizers, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think I will go for it because since we are the organizers. Copper.
Yeah.
Copper one for one team, citrus for one team. And Naoto has said, please not let raid. I think he really wants that citrus. But yeah, copper and citrus, I guess it balances out. I slightly prefer citrus to copper because on a map like this where you can just continue running around and heal your ships, it's
Yeah.
better. They
Though
also have.
even on watering hole, I feel like citrus helps out more than copper, but that depends on how back and forth the battle is, how big
Hmm.
the garrisoning moves are. I'm surprised that nobody has sent scout to the middle island to get those rares yet, or the ruins. I mean,
Yeah, nobody has sent it. Wait, there are three ruins there, yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you're right. Nobody. So in this team, MFW hasn't, and SPQR hasn't. So they have copper. Yeah, Alan says they have copper. I think rare. Let's look at the rares as well. Spice, copper, obsidian, sugar, tobacco. Pappy. Pappy might be the highlight of this team.
Yeah, Pappy is the big one.
On the other side, what do we have? Amber,
Silk.
peacocks,
Silver.
silk's
Ooh.
nice, and silver and silk. Ooh,
And relics.
two library. Oh, and relics. And I just noticed relics is the only knowledge rare that this team has. The other team has a lot more knowledge rares. Spice, obsidian, tobacco, papyrus. So 4 knowledge rares, and I would consider relics 2 knowledge rares by itself. But hopefully it won't come down to rares as much in standard, because you can just age up, you can reach, you can go for those library upgrades. And I have some strange news here. Momo is Despot. This is the last map I would want to be Despot.
Yeah, that's an interesting move. I'm not too keen on that, but I guess he wants to get some elephant raids going at some point.
Oh, whoa, check this out. Some nice raids on the other side. Dragonio going for strong land raids, and Naoto seems to be wreaking havoc on water. Got 4 ships. Whoa, 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 182 wealth for British. This is some hack.
Has he's researched taxation, so that's how he's getting that much more.
That's some Inca level wealth on water maps. Damn it.
Yeah, 12 wealth per fisherman, and if you have enough fishermen, that's how you play the game.
So I guess Alan is watching out. I see that Alan has some army ready. He is expecting an attack from Momo. Momo's aging. He's got commerce 3 here. And
yeah, he saw the despot. He knew that those elephants are gonna start marching at some point.
Right.
And there's a catapult going as well. Oh man.
So I don't know if this is a troll move or Momo actually has a specific plan, but let's see. We'll just find out if Momo can make this work. Because this is a very weird map, right? It's a very weird map to be aggressive. If you look at
this is where you want to be aggressive is on the water. The more battle you can do, the more you can.
And Alan is on water. Naoto is very well on water. 6 ships for him. And on this side, Sermon looks like he's on water. And Prole is also sending something to water. Prole's got Science 3 already. That's nice.
Oh man.
Eco looking good for Prole's. But Science 3 for Dragonio as well. Naoto also got Science 3.
If we look at the resource graph, it really reminds me of last game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Naoto's still leading. Whoa, he is leading. Like everybody is at one spot and Naoto has his own resources.
Yeah. And he's a master navy as well, while booming.
Yeah, he got 6 ships with citrus and all upgraded.
That is brutal for SPQR here. Losing that wealth income and food as well.
Oh wait, hold on, but looks like Alan will. I have a feeling Alan is gonna die here because.
Oh man.
Doesn't have resources. His score is way below. So Prolaze and Alan, they are the lowest scorers right now. And I must say, Dragonio, he's raiding a lot here. And maybe he has some plan because his raids are doing a lot of damage. Or at least, maybe, hopefully that's why Prolaze has a low score. But at the same time, Naoto raiding Prolaze's water is not helping Prolaze either.
Yeah, those water raids change the outcome of the game more than one would expect.
Yeah. And Naoto and Momo, they have similar total score. And looks like Naoto is helping well. With British, it's easy to help. You get free archers. Why not?
Yeah, Alan looks like he's in a pickle.
Yeah.
But Nado is. I feel like he's a little bit too late with his longbowman there.
Yeah, probably right. On this side,
Momo has already
Sermon
done a big.
and Sermon is going to the other side, so maybe Dragonio will get doubled again. Is this going to be the first game where Dragonio gets doubled while Naoto and Alan try to fight here? These British archers are very good still in H3. In H3, I would prefer these archers. They're even cheaper. And Naoto's eco, well, looking at Naoto's eco, he clearly doesn't give a damn about spamming these archers. He's got the eco.
You know, in a 1v1, the crossbowman will still come out on top because of projectile speed. Thanks, Loppy.
Oh man, looks like Naoto will just buy enough time for prolays. Oh man, this was on a knife's edge.
They weren't contested. He should have attacked the longbowman straight on, but he's fighting Alan's heavy infantry instead, and that's gonna be a changer here. Alan was very close to losing the city there. But...
Yeah. This is looking very difficult. Naoto is now leading with the score. And first one to H4. Others are following. 187 knowledge, 131. Sermon has the highest knowledge, I think. Prole is 142. And Momo is not. I guess Momo really needs to get the city, else he is going to lose here because. But no, I don't think so. Alan, I thought Alan is doing better, but no, he's not. He's also very far behind. He has enough knowledge, but he does not have the resources to go H4. While Momo is going H4.
I feel like Simon should have played his own regular strategy and boomed more and let Prolays and Dragonio fight amongst themselves, because Naoto has really finished his boom by this point. He's got so much income, it's horrific.
Holy crap, look, check this out. He's got 7 gunpowder ships, or 6 gunpowder ships now, and he's bringing more. Whoa, that is something. And look at the eco score again. Yeah, oh, look at the eco graph. It looks like there is there's some barbarians at the gate. It's cool. And I love how Dragonio is playing this so well, because he has been 2v1 for a while.
He has a name.
And he has been raiding too. Check this out. Dragonio has got his Royal Companion raiding on this side.
Oh, that's good of him. I'll be honest, MFW has surprised me. I wouldn't have expected this much out of them.
Yeah. Persian. So Momo says age and kill. I am not sure what he means. Does he mean he wants to age and kill, or is he asking others to do? Prole says almost 5. I guess these guys are planning. Well, I have very slight bias since I am a part of the SPQR team. But then more than that, I also predicted that SPQR will win this. So I hope SPQR wins this and I can keep my word. Oh my god, look at that eco. 300 flashing for Naoto.
That's the power of the British.
I guess we're going to see a new meta if the map is Mediterranean. Brits are clearly owning, because look at this score. His score is in a separate league, 6,200 versus the highest scorer, Sermon, is 4,400.
It is, but it's mostly just the fact that he hasn't been raided that much.
Yeah.
If British gets raided, they're as good as any other nation.
You're
But
right.
if
You're
they're
right.
allowed to boom, they're great at it.
So maybe what SPQR needs is some nice raids, because that's the mistake they made last time. They not raid and they paid for it.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Are they not using copper?
What?
They
No,
didn't. They
they're
don't.
not.
They haven't found copper.
Oh no. Well, that explains the name of
That
the
explains a lot of
province.
things.
Yeah.
And
That explains how much Naoto has
strange
been going down.
precedent for Naoto. Everybody else
President.
is, yeah. Prolase hasn't chosen government. Democracy for monarchy for Momo.
Naoto knows that this game will probably go up to industrial age, so I guess democracy is the move, because all his army so far has been making a few king's yeomanries, and that's it.
Right. Oh no, Prolase is moving his army before they are upgraded. Cataphracts. Sermon says green is here, go. Wait, who's he? Maybe talking to... Oh, I think he's talking to
Momo probably.
Momo, yeah.
Momo doesn't look ready to take on. Well, Alan doesn't have that much army. It's just a few crossbowmen. Momo
Well, what
should be attacking.
I think he still has way more than what Alan has. Alan has
Oh,
crossbows.
Yeah, definitely.
Crossbows in age 4. They suck.
Yeah.
And don't tell me Alan does not have a castle. Oh my god, Alan does not have a castle yet.
No, just said we kill in industrial age. So yeah, as I suspected, he's going for the. He took presidency or democracy to lower the cost of his library wares and get to that 6th stage as fast as possible. But Momo is attacking Alan now, so.
Naruto's still active on water. He's got the age 5 units. And Momo did a very nice thing. He just went and destroyed citrus merchants, so that's going to help the team fight in water. Meanwhile, I have a feeling these guys are still, I don't think winning or losing, but nobody is winning on the other side.
Yeah, Dragonio engaged the enemy before Naoto did, and I think that's going to cost them the battle up top.
Yeah. 490 knowledge for Naoto, 270 for Sermon, 200 for... Wait, what?
I know.
So that's... Naoto has more knowledge coming than Prolase and Sermon combined.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh man, yeah, these guys need to do something, because at one point I guess Green will be able to 2v1. Hey Faith. No man, I still have faith in my team. I think SPQR will do it. Oh crap, Momo hasn't upgraded his units and he's fighting an H5 army against Alan. Good thing for him, Alan doesn't have a lot of units.
Yeah, but Continental Marines are pretty good.
Whew.
But oh no, what is Alan doing? He's just exposing his units randomly. He should have stayed back next to the city and the fortress, but he just walked in there. Oh, it was a diversion, so the Cuirassiers could take out the trebuchets, I see.
And there is so much going on everywhere. So much. Naoto is also helping here. Like, he doesn't have a lot, but he has 3 or 4 units. Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, that's true.
Because just the fact that Momo sees some of Green's unit, I think it'll annoy him.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, Momo's... he says he forgot castle. Oh my god, Sermon, forget... How do you forget castle, man?
Oh.
So, Sermon is fighting with no extra armor.
That's brutal.
And Naoto going 8-6 with... He has Commerce 5 done. Not using his commerce limit yet, but yeah, that's a commerce 5 for him. Sermon does have a kick-ass eco though. I think he actually has a better eco than Naoto at this point. Or similar.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Definitely comparable.
I guess the resource graph is...
Not
Yeah, resources...
okay, now he's upgrading his granary factor as well. So that's why his eco wasn't as good.
The mentalist says, hope we can see nukes. Yeah, let's see if we are gonna see nukes. But this game, I would expect 8-7, maybe 8-7. Could be 8-6 to 8-8-2.
I feel like the fact that Momo wasn't able to take down Washington is really gonna.
Oh, but who cares about Washington? Look at that. Proles and Sermon have captured the other city.
Oh man, I'm behind again.
Oh, the only problem is that now the 2 of the players are age 6 here. Oh, sorry.
In age 6, 2 big things happened: submarines and airplanes.
Yeah.
Tanks are also very important, but submarines and airplanes just change the meta.
Right, and with those submarines, the heavy ships can't even attack submarines.
Yeah.
And they kill so fast. They're like...
They are absolutely brutal.
Yeah, they're fire-ups, but they don't die.
Yeah, the damage bonus is humongous.
Hold on. Looks like there is some hope for SPQR. Momo has finally gotten through this whole... He has finally got Washington. Oh wait, or at least for a while,
Yeah,
for momentarily. Or maybe wait, he did, because Alan's eco kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, Alan, did he militia or something? No, I don't think he did. Alan's entire economy was in Washington. That was a mistake. He should not have done that.
Oh yeah, you're right. His entire eco was here. He should have moved it back as soon as possible. So Alan loses his city, and I see Naoto is somewhat here, but not exactly.
So 2 armies attacking at the top as well. Spies going on. Informers. Intriguing.
Wait, who's planning informers?
I think it was Dragon Neo planted on citizens, but then the citizens died. I think that's what happened.
Alan says, sorry, my eco is dead.
Yeah. For Alan, it's just a matter of time. He should have moved back his eco. That woodcutter camp has been like in the middle of the fighting the entire game.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He should have moved it away, and it would save him a lot of trouble. Right now, I think Momo is very well settled on the city, and he's going for Los Angeles. And Prole says we're losing.
Prole says he's losing.
Yeah, it looks like the other side.
Have been long enough. I think Momo, once this game becomes 2v1, it becomes very hard for Naoto and Dragoneo to win.
Yeah, the problem is that Momo is age 5, so if Naoto does come to help, Momo won't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Los Angeles is going to be taken, and Alan moved his capital in the last 3 seconds. This has to be the fastest cap move I have seen in a while. Holy crap. Holy crap. And Momo also loses at Los Angeles, but the most interesting part for Alan is that Momo does not get the plunder. But still he has Washington, right? So, and look at Alan's eco. It's almost a 2v3 right now. Naoto and Dragoneo versus the 3.
Yeah. But I feel like he'll come back. The fact that he's getting so much food from fishermen is really helping him out here.
Yeah.
Um,
605 knowledge for Naoto, 195 for... Yeah, Alan is probably out of the game for a while.
at this late into the game, though, even like an almost dead teammate is still useful because soon they will run into pop cap problems, and having that person just pumping out a tiny bit more can really be helpful.
Hold on, what
Oh,
just happened, bro? What just happened?
wow. Was not expecting that.
Why would Momo... Oh, he just resigned. I can't believe it that he resigned. I don't
I
think it was game over here.
I don't think so either. I think they were definitely on the back foot, but that was a major mistake. You never do that in a team game, especially in a tournament game.
Mm-hmm. And maybe he was overestimating how Alan is doing, because Alan is dead. Even if he has... Even if Alan has forgotten to get that free government, but he is still dead.
Yeah, Dragon
And
Neo is struggling as well. Sermon and Proles are both doing much better than Dragon Neo. It was just Naoto, so if Naoto was basically attacking on two fronts at the same time, they definitely had the chance here. That was a premature resign.
oh man, yeah, I don't know what... Who... This is strange. Now with a 2v3, I would be surprised if Sermon and Proles can win this.
I would be very surprised. I can only imagine what's going through Sermon and Proles' heads right now.
Yeah.
What they think of Momo.
On this side, looks like Naoto will be aging 7 soon. Oleg says Lat had the Naoto carry. Well, maybe, I'm not sure. Last game everybody did fine. Naoto did had very strong army, but I think the other side was still doing fine. This game maybe Naoto carried a bit, because I know that if Naoto did not help Alan, he would be dead way before, without those archers, the British archers helping.
While Alan is rebuilding, there's a large fight going on the other side.
Yeah, it's not over. Looks like Proles and Sermon both are still feeling very optimistic about the game. They're still going at it.
They're doing strong.
Ooh. Proles going for 8-7, and so is Naoto.
Yeah, surprisingly, Proles was quite a bit in the lead with knowledge production for a while earlier into the game, but now Naoto has taken over.
Wait, you're saying he had more knowledge than Naoto for a while?
Yeah, Proles had more knowledge.
Okay, you mean income, because in the total knowledge I see, Naoto is about 5,000 ahead of his nearest competitor.
Now the situation is completely different, but like when they were going into 5th, Proles was in the lead with knowledge production. But oh man, those biplanes are doing some work.
Yeah, that's some huge armies. So this is the kind of fights that give you a headache in the end, later ages, when you have air, land, and sea. Naoto is still even active on sea right now. He's upgrading everything. Look at all the upgrades going. Water, land, maybe air will go for the upgrade soon. It becomes increasingly irritating to fight water, and in later ages, if the balance tilts even for a few seconds, then that is enough to get your docks destroyed.
Oh yeah.
These battleships, they take out buildings in a snap.
Alan has succeeded his comeback, and he's gonna be slowly attacking Sermon.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, because the game's still not won, and I see a lot of units here for Proles, a lot of units for Sermon. I guess Dragonio has a lot of units. Everybody's got nice units here. Dragonio is 8-6 though, and I think he'll take time, but yeah, actually, Alan do need to hurry up because only Naruto
This is
is
the
8-7
point in the
here.
game. This is the
What?
point in the game where having the middle island would have been very good.
Right.
Sermon is now using copper, but if they had found that earlier and started actually doing some naval dominance, having that middle island right now would be amazing because you could just rotate at any point, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, assuming you also have the water with you, because if you don't have water, then having the middle island just becomes a liability
Yeah,
for you.
it's definitely it's a cage, but you need to whether you have the navy that decides whether the cage is a fortress or a prison.
And the way I see how this team is doing, Sermon and Prole, I have a feeling that without Momo, these guys would win this. With Momo, I mean.
Yeah, with Momo, they would have had a very decent chance.
Because they are slowly, very slowly, they are pushing behind. In fact, Sermon has captured the Greek city here.
Yeah, Dragonio being a bit of the weaker link in this 2v2 to the east. That really would have been a factor if Momo had stayed, but he just gave up, and that's gonna decide the game, I think.
Mm-hmm. Look at Dragonio's eco. Not very good. Naruto won't be able to hold 2 for a very long time, but now Alan is here. And if Alan... Yeah. I guess Alan will do enough damage.
As I was saying, having that one extra player, even if he's super close to death, he can just do a little bit of nudging and attacking where nobody's looking at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait.
right now, that's all he needs. But he doesn't have a supply. Oh, he does have a supply right now.
Mental is asking who has Versailles. Nobody has Versailles right now.
Something French? No, nobody's French this game.
Yeah, nobody has Versailles yet, so it's up for taking. I just don't know who will take it. And who even has the resources. Naruto is Naruto's got a kick-ass eco, but he's using all of it.
He's using all of it, fighting 2 people off by... Well...
I mean, he did get that city back for Dragonio.
Yeah. All of those fighters circling. Man. But Alan is just uncontested and he's wrecking Sermon's eco, and if there was somebody there to contest him, he wouldn't be able to do this right now. This is over, unfortunately for you.
This is over. This is over. If they could finish, if they could kill on this side or maybe take Athens, that would be a different story. But there is a stalemate here, and Alan has his capital as a small city is up for taking. He's serving it on a platter right now.
Yeah, London has a redoubt next to it, but if that wasn't there, like doing a sneaky attack from, say, the middle island, if you have the naval dominance, which Sermon does have a few submarines, but that could change a lot of things. But right now, it's just this late into the game. It's a matter of brain power, and there's too many things to do. There's planes, there's land army, huge amounts of it. Usually you can't put them all in the same control group, so you do 2 different armies. Too much to think about.
Yeah. Prole says he'll be age 8 soon. On the other side, Greek player not age 7. Not even age 7 for Alan. Yeah, Naruto is the only hope. He has 999 knowledge. Yeah, Naruto is the only hope for age 8.
Usually going this high with knowledge is not the move, unless you are Dutch. When you are Dutch, going for max knowledge this late into the game is definitely the move, because you will have everything else just covered by your nation bonus.
And it looks like it's pretty crazy here that Naoto could actually age and get one of those top 4 upgrades. He has that much knowledge. He just doesn't have the resources to spend that knowledge. Do you know if Versailles gives you a discount on those top 4?
Oh yeah, Versailles is my third most favorite wonder, I'd say.
No, you mean it gives you cheaper artificial intelligence than non-knowledge cost?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
And that would
I'm
make
not
it
sure.
very strong. Okay,
I'm
green
not
is
completely
aging.
sure, but I feel like it.
So now
Was
we're
it-
going 8.
Was it democracy? I think democracy did it. I'm not sure about. I think Versailles would do it as well.
Ooh. Prole
I
is
know,
also
but-
going 8.
Oh yeah, the last stage is here.
Yeah, last stage it here. Sermon has some random infantry raiding
Yeah,
here.
I was looking at that. He's got a few howitzers attacking Tabriz, but that's not enough. But Alan's army is just dying to fighters for no reason, and next to
Well,
Delphi then.
so is there a chance? Do you think these guys can still win? I see age 8 army for Naoto here.
I don't see it.
And the eco is double for Naoto compared to Proles.
Just the fact that this is a 2v3. If Alan got eliminated before Momo resigned, this would be an entirely different question.
Yeah. I think if
Thurman
Momo did not
focuses-
resign, he would be pressing Naoto by this time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have been.
By this time, he would have reached the city of Aberdeen.
I think actually what would have happened is Naoto would have spent more units on defending Alan, which means he wouldn't have had as many units to attack on the eastern front. So I think Dragoneel would be dying instead of Naoto.
You're right. Yeah, I agree. Dragoneel, because the way it looks like Dragoneel lost his city again, and he lost eco, he lost units. So without Naoto fully focused here. Yeah, I guess this was a very bad move by SPQR.
Yeah, that was just a question of team morale, I guess.
Yeah. Now, like just seeing these ships fight, like sending these missiles from the water, it's just so annoying, man.
Oh yeah, they're...
Whoa.
And that's that.
That's it, and I guess we can call the MVP Naoto for this team.
Yeah, his boom is comparable to my own.
And Sermon as well. Sermon killed a lot of units.
Oh yeah, Sermon did amazing.
And with that, I lose my... If I had a bet, I would lose this. I'm glad I don't have a bet with anybody. But my prediction is wrong. And that means Dave gets his prediction right. Wait, was it Dave who said 2-1? Yeah, probably him. But yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Well, if Momo did not throw this one, we would be winning this. So I somewhat stand correct. But anyway. Very nice game.
I also expected a 2-1, but I wasn't sure. But I did expect the 2-1 to be the other way around, so you know.
Yeah, that was something I expected to 2-0 or 2-1. After the first game, I was even sure, because the first game, I think SPQR won that very conveniently. Not much fight. I mean, there was some fight, but not that close.
I'm seeing an interesting thing on the resource graph. Momo flattened out a good 5 minutes before he resigned. He flattened out his resource graph. He wasn't advancing. I have a feeling that Momo doesn't have that much experience playing in the later ages of the game than the other players, because usually you don't want to flatten out like that on your resource graph. While Dragonia also kind of flattened out. That was because he was using citizens to the fighting. But Momo was just attacking, and I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah. That was some game. The resource graph, Sermon going up, Naoto going up, Prole is somewhere there, and Dragonio. Look at that. Dragonio is almost dead, and
Yeah.
then I guess he was just supported by Naoto till the time that he could get back on his feet, and he did, and he was dead again after some point at 31 minutes.
Yeah. That's what when they had the fighting a little bit closer to Dragonia cities. But yeah, at the time point when Momo resigned, Dragonio barely had any eco, so that they were definitely in the lead, I would say, if we're just looking at the resource graph. But I guess that was a question of just team communication.
Right, and it was a show match. I think he maybe did not expect. He wasn't playing his best. He was okay.
Yeah, that's a thing to keep in mind.
Oh, Momo just messaged me in personal chat. He doesn't have a YouTube account. He tells me so he can't chat. He said that it was slightly laggy, and he also says that he was fighting two, and the other side still losing, so he thought it was over. But looking here, I think it was not over, even though it seemed like it was over because the other side did.
The other side did at some point say that we are losing. I think
Yeah.
it was
Oh yeah,
Prolate
Proles
who
did
said
say
it.
that. Maybe that. So it looks like that might be what caused Momo to give up because he just assumed Proles is losing anyway.
Yeah. Prolate said that he's losing, but he really wasn't at this point in time, because Sermon and Prolate were doing pretty decently, and they while Nardo was doing really well, Dragonia was not. So that was a very equal battle, but Prolate saying that we're losing, Momo just assumed without looking. Oh man,
What a game.
communication. Voice chat is important, guys.
Yeah, voice chat is important. And who? But I'm glad that this is a show match and my team is not losing in a tournament game.
Oh
But
yeah.
that I clearly see how MFW is a force to reckon with. This will be a team that could be a contender for the KOS winners. We got Dragonio in the chat. Hey man, nice play, Dragonio. All in the second game, third game, and I don't know what happened. How you did not get a single ruin, but still not bad.
Oh man. But I'd say that playing these more unorthodox maps is much more interesting. Seeing Mediterranean, and even I don't see Himalayas as much as some other maps on large 3v3 especially.
Yeah, I don't know how good will be Himalayas. But by the way, what do you think of this format? We have first map random, and second is second, fourth, sixth Sahara, depending on how many maps, and third could be chosen, previously chosen. Could be Mediterranean. We are even thinking of including Warring State. I know some
Oh,
people.
Warring States, that's a very
That'll be a
luck-based
fun map.
map, I feel like.
I'm in for
That's
maps where I don't have to cross water to kill my enemy.
yeah, I guess so. But Warring States, it's a bit chaotic in my opinion. I've only played it like once or twice ever, I think, and I didn't think much of it. The maps such as what's that one map called? I don't remember what it was called. Not East Indies, the other island one
Oh, British
with
Isles.
bigger islands. Yeah, that's the one. British Islands is kind of in the same boat as well. With like it's like there's a lot of smaller islands, and exploration is important because you don't know what the map actually looks like before you explore it. On the other hand, usually land maps and Mediterranean as well is you know beforehand what the map looks like.
Hmm. We could think about that. Yeah, some adding some more maps will make it fun. Because in Nomad, I would never go for these water maps because I don't want every Nomad game to be 1 hour or 2 hour long. But in standard, it's bearable. Game's not very long. In 20
Oh
minutes, we were
man,
already in 8-6, so it's possible.
I don't think I've ever had a Nomad game that long, but then again, I don't really play much of Nomad.
Well, let me ask others what others think. But yeah, thanks HNZ for joining me today. It was a
Oh,
fun
it's been a
cast.
pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
And everybody watching, I'll end the stream now. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.
Good evening.